How do you think your intensity affected you growing up?
I was an outside the box kid, and I was a very free spirited human being. I was very creative. I just liked to just sort of do whatever I wanted to do. I might be outside looking at bugs or rocks or playing in the mud or in the woods, in the forest, looking at the trees, and always have been an animal lover. I grew up with Jacques Cousteau and just watching all the animal shows. And that was just one of my, was and is one of my other passions is nature, animals, plants, nature. And so I guess I grew up as this very curious, free-spirited kid. And then at some point, I started not fitting in the box in school. I couldn't make myself fit in that school box, no matter how hard I tried. And I had one teacher in particular in fourth grade who really didn't get me. And I remember to this day, I can remember how it felt. I just felt like I was such a free-spirited kid, and then all of a sudden I'm starting to walk on eggshells, and I knew that nothing I could do would be right for this person. And that had a huge impact on me for years. But yeah, so I started, my grades started suffering, and I started becoming a person who I had a story about myself that I'm just lazy, I'm a failure, and I'm irresponsible. Nothing I can do about it, very limited mindset. Almost failed out of high school, failed out of college, dropped out of a second college, and just became very hopeless in life. So on the one hand, you got this free-spirited soul, and on the other hand, sort of my fire had been squelched, and I'm like getting very hopeless about my ability to, make a life that I wanted to. I felt like a pinball being bounced around by life rather than having control of life. So anyhow, turned my life around. That's another long story, and fell in love with education, became a teacher, got a master's in gifted and talented education, started teaching for 12 years, taught gifted kids for many years, taught many different ages, subjects. And meanwhile, getting frustrated with the system, I eventually left teaching and started my own podcasting and vlogging and coaching, executive function coaching. And my specialty is sort of 2E kids. So kids who are gifted and talented on the one hand and who are struggling on the other hand. And so that's what I do.